Hello guys, how's it going? Alex Gracias here. Hope you're well. Today I got an exciting video for you on my new diagnostic tool. So this is probably by far the most advanced tool that I've used so far. It is definitely professional level 1. So you've got a Topdon Phonics Plus 2. It comes under about £1,200 at the moment, with 2 years of free updates, which is really important to check before you buy any diagnostic tools. Also, the link is in the description below for the Amazon, which currently has got 20% off, so you can get it just, I think it's about just under £1,000, which I think is pretty impressive price for something like this. This has got over 40 special functions resets, which is pretty impressive to be honest. And obviously, if you're coming from Topdon from previous models, you already know that it's really easy to use, guys. The tool is really user friendly. And this one is really fast as well. I'm gonna do a video today on unboxing, showing you what's in the box, showing you the tool, what you can do with it. Obviously not gonna try and make it too long. I'm gonna use my caddy to connect to it for some live data, scanning and etc. and explain a bit more about it. So yeah, if you're interested in my videos guys and you want to see more tools like this or any special requests, please do subscribe to my channel, like the videos and comment below. And that's it for now. Let's get started with the unboxing. There we are. There's another box in the box. There's all the description. And there's the main case, which is really good, really handy, especially if you got a van. You can just put it in the van, nothing gets scratched or damaged. It's a really good case. So here we are, we've got the tool here. Obviously our box for the connection. All the cables in here with the accessories. So you've got a cigarette lighter connector there for the power, so you can charge it through that. You've got the main USB charger as well. Battery leads. You can see there. There's the cigarette lighter one. That's your main cable, obviously to connect to your unit. To connect to the vehicle. It is wireless, which is really handy, so you just connect it there and obviously plugging into the vehicle, the lights come on and off you go. You got some adapters here that come with it already as well, and this is the charger obviously for your main cable, USB one to charge the unit. There's a couple of adapters. Now the first thing I would say straight away, obviously I've used this unit already, but the first thing to do is to fully charge it before you start using it. As you know, most of the electronic stuff, that's what you have to do first. You got your package list there, explaining everything. And obviously the manual that I highly recommend going through, because it explains quite a lot of functions, so you can use this tool to a full potential. And like I say, it will be really important because it is a really good professional tool. So it would be nice to know how to use it properly. More adapters, plenty of adapters there guys. You can see that on the list of the link that I put in the description below, what's included. But you can see there's lots of different adapters for all the vehicles. And there's also, for the charger, you got your UK plug already in there. Then you can change to European one. So that's all good, you got all the options there. And here finally, also, sorry I forgot, the States market as well. There's another plug. And here we've got the tool. And it's a beautiful tool, perfect size screen. Look at that. Obviously there isn't a scratch, it's still got a protector that comes on it straight away. It's still on there. So you got the camera there. Ports at the top. I'm going to open it. There you go, so you got the ports at the top there, USB ones for the charging, power button, and that's pretty much it. Right guys, so we're going to power the unit on, and obviously like I said, make sure you fully charge it first. I've been using this unit, so the battery will be a bit lower now. The first thing I would say straight away guys is obviously probably the best thing to do is connect it to Wi-Fi straight away and register it. Because obviously it's not going to ask me to do it now because I've already done it, but yeah, you need to register your tool online and put all your emails in, etc. But to do that, so obviously once we get to the menu, it's just loading because I completely shut it down. There you go, so there's our menu, and for people that already used Topdon before, this is going to be very familiar to you. Really easy to use, guys. I mean, this is your main screen, and it's the most things they're going to use is auto scan and services, I suspect. Scan is to select manually the model, and so you just go in there, it comes up with all the vehicles that you cover, and you just can go through the list if you want, or you got the VIN scan there as well with the camera, or enter it manually. So that's fine, and then you can go to the categories like American, European, Asian, Chinese, so they're all there. Or you can just type it in the search box there. So you got Toyota, and it comes up there, so that's all good. Auto scan, when you connect it to the car, obviously with your OBD connection, it will read the VIN automatically. It will come up there, connect to the car straight away, so that's fine. I'm not going to do that now. Like I said, the first thing is to connect the Wi-Fi. You go into settings, and it's the same as a tablet as well. Drop it down and it all comes up there, Bluetooth and everything else, and brightness adjustment and everything else, volume, because you can use YouTube on here and internet. So what you do, you can go to Wi-Fi, and I already connected it here. So that's the first thing to do, connect it to Wi-Fi, register the tool, and then you get all the updates straight away. The updates come up like this. As you can see, there's number 61 there. So there's usually lots of updates coming up for this, and like I said, the first 2 years is free for you. So there you go. It's gonna read all the updates now. So there you go, they all ticked. So literally all you have to do here is just press update, and it starts updating everything. It will take a while depending on your internet. As you can see, I actually got 157 updates, and this literally comes up all the time, the updates, which is great because you get all the latest information. So it's brilliant. Moving on to the services. Like I said, this is something you're going to be using a lot, and this is great. This is why this tool is amazing as well. You got over 40 different things that you can do with this, like air, fuel, adjustment, reset, brakes. This is for electronic handbrake, to reset your handbrake or retract it when you're changing your brakes. You got servicing there, obviously the most common used one. You got SAS there, BMS to replace the battery, ABS bleeding, TPMS, DPF, regen, coolant for the controlled pumps, EGR as well, gearbox. Honestly, there's so much, immobilizer, injector coding. There's lots of stuff going on here. Like I said, if you go on to the link that I've put in the description below, you'll be able to see all of this in the description for this tool. So I'm not going to spend too long on this, explaining this, but if you want anything specific, please do ask me, and I'll be able to make a video for you specifically on something on one of those settings. Moving on, while we're in settings as well, sorry, I forgot to tell you, you can set up your profile, so that's all good. This is to reset or delete something if you want. This is the great thing here. You can upload your logo for your business information in case you're a workshop or obviously solo trader. You can fill it all up here, put your picture there, your logo, and when you're doing the printouts of the diagnostic or something else, it all comes up properly and looks really professional, looks really good. You also got your customer management here, which you can add on by filling up all the details there, so it's really handy. Like I say, it keeps it all very organized. And then you got the setting, which is where you check for the actual unit updates as well. As you can see there, there's one available already. You can set up your units if you're on the metric or imperial, time system, 12, 24 hours, auto, or you can set up auto updates on your unit if you leave it on overnight. So that's all there. Languages, there's over 28 languages, I'm pretty sure. Time zone, renewals, this way comes up when it's due to renewal. So you have to put the password in, etc. USB connections, and restore factory settings if you want to completely reset your unit, but we're not going to do that. So as you can see, they already found a new version for this unit, so I'm not going to do the update now. So I'm going to cancel it for now because it's going to take a while to update. The internet is not great here. I'm just going to carry on explaining the rest of the stuff that we've got going on here. So if you go to the mall, this is when you connect it to the internet. Like I said, it's very important to be connected. You can use it without internet, but this is where you log in and you can find new functions and also buy the updates. If you go to module, this is where the extras that you can get for this unit. So the tester there, which is the battery tester, again, you can buy that on the Topdon website or on Amazon, but I haven't got that, so unfortunately I can't set it up for you. Oscilloscope, you can get that as well. Support, this is where you can, in case you're having issues with the unit, they can log on into your unit and fix them for you. So that's great help from them as well. The team is very good actually there for customer support. So this is the library where you got, when you look up the fault codes on there, if you want, you just type it in, whatever fault code you had, but usually when you scan it comes up with what it is anyway. But in case you want to look up some fault code that someone told you about, you can look it up there. Coverage list is literally where, or what it covers, all the vehicle models and makes, so we don't need that at the moment. Windows Chrome, where you can use it as a tablet, just go into Google or whatever. You got YouTube there that is connected straight away, Facebook, and then you got the Hands Pro, All Data, Auto Data, and all the famous programs that you can have. Obviously for them it just takes you straight away to the website, so it's not on the actual tool, it takes you as if you were on the tablet and takes you to there, so you can log in, but obviously you have to pay for them. So unfortunately I haven't got that set up. Going back, sorry, history, that's the one I wanted to press. This is where you see all the vehicles that you worked on, what you've done. This is where you get diagnostic reports that you can save when you scan the vehicle, and this is diagnostic record where you can save live data and recheck it again, selecting what you want to see when you're driving a vehicle. So that's really handy to diagnose the faults. Right, so nice and easy. Ignition on. Pop the cover off. Obviously every vehicle got a different place for the OBD connector. Connector there. With the ignition on, guys, all we're going to do is press auto scan. So what I'm going to show you first is how to connect to the car, how the VIN scan works. So far I worked on most of the cars I've done, well, on all the cars I've done. So it just takes a while. Obviously make sure the ignition is on the car or the car is running. There you go, so I got my VIN number, so it's all good. It takes you to the next part. If you go to scan, it takes you to the same menu, just for some reason a little bit quicker sometimes, which doesn't make sense because the other one says quick access. So I'm going to show you the same menu. At any point if you want to go to the main screen, you got the home button there. Also you got the voltage for the vehicle there, for the battery, and escape is there as well, or you can just sweep from left to right and it takes you back. So again, we at the same menu, the system list and all that stuff. So I'm going to show you the difference quickly. I hope it's not going to take too long for you, but if you do smart scan, it starts scanning every single unit. You'll see it start loading, and notice how long this is going to take. It will take a while, as you can see, scanning each one at a time. And obviously you might have a lot more modules to scan, ECUs, depending on the year of your vehicle. This one hasn't actually got that many. Usually you get a huge tree here going off. So obviously if it comes up green, there's no faults there, as it tells you there, normal. Red is abnormal, there's a fault there. So let's just have a look, see what it comes up with. Again, if you go on the system list, it's still doing it here as well. It's telling you what's been scanned, what's scanning. If it's a green tick, there's no fault. If it's a red one, there's a fault. So let's just let it finish. So it's still scanning it. And this is the difference that I want to show you. I'm gonna quickly go back now. I'm not gonna go into anything at the moment. I'll go back. So reset it all, and I'm gonna press the gateway scan, and you'll see how quick this is. Press yes. It tells you that it might not scan some of the units, but usually, to be honest, in most of the cases, it scanned everything. Look at that. That was super quick. So it's all scanned, and it showed me the same faults that it did before. So if we got the system list, this is the faults it's given me. You can enter into each unit if you want, or you can just do a drop down, and it tells you there's an error. So if you go into the actual unit, that's where you're gonna get the proper fault code. So you go to the read DTC, and there you go. So you got data bus issue on there. So at that point, once you have the full scan, you can do a report. This is what I wanted to show you. So if you do a report, it shows you the faults, but if you want a proper report with all the faults on there, you do the other scan that I've showed you earlier. so you can put all the details for the car and the customer. And again, this will have all your shop information, so we'll skip that for now. It's generating a report in PDF. You can print it straight away if you're connected to Wi-Fi and your printer is connected to the Wi-Fi. I'm going to do pre-scan, and here's our report generated with dates, with the mileage of the vehicle, the VIN number. You can put your reg in there as well. And as you can see, pre-scan data bus will be the interference fault there, and driver side door electronics fault. And at the bottom you have got a description for your DTC, so you got the code there and you got a description for it and telling you the status open circuit. So from now you can open now or you can share it, so email or Bluetooth, PDF, and you can choice of the files there. And then this opened what you're going to get on the printer. This is how you're going to come up on the printer, and then literally just press print here and it will print it. So we're going to go back. I just want to show you, obviously, if you go into the engine electronics, obviously I have got no fault on there, but I want to go into the engine. While you're in the engine, like I said, I'm going to try not to make it too long, but while you're in the engine, this is how it comes up always. You got advanced version information about everything. You have got module information, so this is about the engine ECU, so all details are there. You can read DTCs like I showed you previously in the other module, so there's nothing to report. Clear the fault codes is there. Read data stream. This is where it is actually quite important, the live data. Read data, and it comes up with everything, but you can type in so deviation or your compensation test, deviation, EGR values. There you go, so injector 1, injector 2, injector 3, injector 4, and it gives you the graph, and obviously when it's running it shows you the milligrams per stroke. So all the live data will be here, and that's how you can diagnose the bad injectors. So really handy. I use this feature quite a lot. On every car, again, it will have slightly different name. You can check your RPM, you can check the fuel pressure that goes into the actual system. So yeah, this is really important, knowing how to use the live data. It will help you a lot. And while we were there, sorry, you can also, I don't know if you select a few things, while you're here and you're driving the car, what you can do is you got a graph as well if you want. So I'm going to go back. What you do is you press record, or if you want to do a report of the values they got at the moment, it will create a report. But if you press record, what happens is while you're driving, or you know the fault occurs, you can see the live data of everything that you've selected, and to try and pinpoint of what happened, if the fuel pressure dropped, if the RPM dropped, or if temperature changed or something failed. You'll be able to sit down after your drive, so you're not driving while looking at the screen, and check everything, check the RPM and what happened in your menu in the beginning. So just stop that, and that saves it. You can put the name on it, so I'm just going to press OK, and later on we can see it in the main menu. So that's that, guys. Like I said, I'm not going too far into it. There's a lot that I can say about that stuff, and if you want video about that stuff, please do comment below and I'll be more than happy to do it for you. Actuation tests. So this is where it's really handy. It helps you diagnosing a lot of stuff. Say if your washer pump's not working and you're not sure if it's the actual washer pump or your indicate on your stalk that's not working, you can activate it on here on some of the cards. You can activate the EGR, you can activate the glow plug light. So there's lots of stuff. Obviously this is engine related. Activate the relays, the fuel pumps. The other one is adaptations. This is where you can code your injectors, but first you have to put the code in, and then on the VWs anyway, and then you can go into injectors and it shows you the code that's currently in there, and then you can put a new one. So you have to input a new value there. It comes up with the keyboard, and you put a new value, then save it, and that's how it codes it. Every car will be slightly different, obviously. So DPF regen and all the stuff is here. So you ain't gonna have as many special functions on this vehicle. All those 40 odd special functions in the main menu doesn't mean that they're for every car, depending on what car you have got. So you got basic settings here as well. This is where you can test more components, adapting the turbochargers as well, adapting the new EGR, resetting the oxygen sensors, resetting DPFs, resetting EGRs, auxiliary fuel pump. This is where you can test it. So you tick that, press OK, and then you just put adjust and it starts pumping, and then you can stop it. So when you're doing the fuel filter, this does help to prime the fuel filter. So go to the system list, and we're going to go brake electronics, connect to that. Obviously got no faults on that, we know that already. But if you go to the live data, you might have dashboard flashing up when you're talking to ABS system, and you go to data stream by list, and on here you're going to have there you go, 1 2 3 4, so it's all your wheels telling you which one it is and what sensor it is, G45 or whatever. And this is kilometers per hour. You can obviously change it if you want, but what it does when you're driving straight line, it should have all the same speed. If one of them is not right or missing sometimes the number, you know, there's an issue with that ring or the sensor on that side, does help as well. And again, here you can do the graph, or you can do report or record it while you're driving. Really helps. And you guys, I think this pretty much explains most of this. I hope you found all this information I've been giving you today helpful. I'm gonna go back into the main screen, so it tells you don't forget to disconnect the unit. That's the beep. So if you go to history, there's our diagnostic record, and this is where we're going to have a quick access to what we've done. So you can go to that live data and check it. Obviously the video, the screen recording that we've done of live data, that's all on there, so that's all good. That's why it's important to name it properly. When you've done quite a few cars, it gets confusing on there, but it still saves it under the date. Right, so here we are. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. I've tried to compress all the information kind of in it, so it's not too long. I mean, you can make this video easy, an hour long, trying to explain all these special functions and the live data and etc. Yeah guys, if you follow the link below to the Amazon, there's 20% off at the moment. Makes it under £1 for a brilliant professional tool and 2 years of free updates, which are really important. It's something that you definitely need to check before you buy any diagnostic tool, how long the free updates go for. The support team is good as well. I mean, the reviews you'll see, they're brilliant as well. I never had issue with Topdon before, and I had like 5 or 6 different units now. This is definitely by far the best one I had so far. Really easy to use, it's quick as well. Obviously every car is going to have different special functions and different live data, but like I mentioned, if it's one of the cars that I've got, and if you want some special information or how to use a special function, please do comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll be more than happy to do a video for you on that. But yeah, I enjoy using it. I'm happy to help you with any questions, and that's pretty much it for today. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a good day. Bye.